Hey guys, you've been asking for it. This is LB Ninja 7, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys a Yu'lon guide for Mistweaver Monks. I'm a little under the weather, but your feedback has been so awesome. I've been dying to make this video for you guys, and I just had to say that. Just keep the feedback coming, keep the positivity up, share my channel, like, comment, go ahead and subscribe if you haven't, and I'll keep pumping out content for you guys. But today we're going to be talking about Yu'lon, and this ability is like so misunderstood, and it's so misplayed. It is the most misplayed ability in the game because it literally does not tell you what it does. It doesn't say anything about what it actually does. Before we actually get into Yu'lon, we have to talk about enveloping mists. So enveloping mist, normally it's a 7-second hot. So you put it on someone, it ticks for or normally it's 6 seconds. You'll put it on someone, it'll tick for 6 seconds for a lot of healing. It is a lot of healing. 10k, it's a ton. But with our talent Mist Wrap, since we go Mist Wrap to buff our Fallen Order monks in the new Venthyr build, it's now a 7-second hot. So it heals more, and it heals for 7 seconds. Well, it heals the same amount, I'm pretty sure. But no, it heals more. You just get one more second of healing. So it's already a great hot. It does a ton of healing, and it buffs your other healing on that target. But you never really find yourself pressing it, honestly, because of its mana cost. It takes almost 2 seconds to cast. So it kind of loses a lot of efficiency. Like, yeah, it's very strong, but it's not worth it to press. So that's what this talent row is meant to do. It's meant to turn this, normally just, I always avoid pressing this button ability into this ability is insane. Let's unlock its true potential. And that is exactly what Yu'lon and honestly Chi-Ji do. But Chi-Ji does everything that it says. You can read its description. It just makes your enveloping mist cost less and take less to cast, and you can get it to be free and take no time to cast at all. So that's what Chi-Ji does. I'm not even going to get into it. So if you decide to go against Chi-Ji and just take one of these other two, which I would highly recommend, Jade Wind, then you'll get your default Yu'lon. And when I say default, I know you're probably like, oh, then it's probably worse. No, this ability is insane. It is the key to doing insane amounts of HPS. Now that people have swapped to Venthyr, the Venthyr playstyle lets you stop your normal rotation and just focus on getting crits in a window. It doesn't matter what buttons you press, as long as you get crits. So with Yu'lon, you can press the Yu'lon buttons. You can Enveloping Breath how you want to. You can do whatever you want in that little Fallen Order window. Whereas the Ancient Teachings window, you kind of have to keep to your rotation to keep that healing. This Yu'lon build supplements the Fallen Order build. That's why we're seeing it a lot more and why we're seeing it be as dominant. So I will say, as Chi-Ji reduces the mana cost, Yu'lon does not reduce the mana cost. Yu'lon is a very, very, very mana intensive ability. Now you're probably looking, 2,500 mana, that's not bad. Well, that's just to summon Yu'lon. And so Yu'lon, she says she'll sit there and she'll just breathe on people, healing them. Yes, she will do that. However, not only does she just do that passive healing for 25 seconds, what she does, and this is the main takeaway from this video, it's not said in her it doesn't tell you. When you enveloping mist someone, she will also enveloping mist them. It doesn't say enveloping mist, it's called enveloping breath, but basically when Yu'lon is out, when you press enveloping mist, whereas normally it's an inefficient ability, you press it once, you get 2 enveloping breaths out on that person. So now it becomes twice as efficient, therefore becoming super efficient. Tons and tons of healing for each press of enveloping mist when Yu'lon's out. And that is the key to unlocking the true potential of Yu'lon, is to spam enveloping breaths while she's out. Now, that could be the end of the video, sure. However, there is a little bit more to it. I've already said we're already extending the normal base duration of enveloping mist to 7 seconds with this talent. But on top of that, we can extend them by 4 seconds more, up to doubling its normal effectiveness with this talent. This is what we go. This talent is insane. I would always recommend it. So now the playstyle is, while Yu'lon's out, whether or not you're in Fallen Order or not, you could literally use Yu'lon as its own ability. It's basically like a Tranquility, the druid ability. It's that strong. Or you can use it within Fallen Order, which, your normal Fallen Order rotation is designed to get you as much crit in that window as possible. Yu'lon, honestly, if you just sit there and spam Enveloping Breath, you can't go wrong. You'll still get a ton of crit in that window. It's great. So, okay, sorry, I had to make sure I was recording. So, Rising Mist just extends the Enveloping Breath. The Enveloping Mist, it just extends it all. I don't know if it extends Enveloping Breath, actually. When we test it in a second, we'll see if it also extends Enveloping Breath. If it does, it's that much more insane. If not, this talent's still the go-to. So now, since Yu'lon's a 3-minute cooldown, I'm going to go ahead and use it and show you guys, and then maybe later in the video we can get a second one so you guys can see, but probably not. This might be the only time I'll be able to cast Yu'lon. I was going to get my other Mistweaver friend to come in and use it on me, but there's really no point. So I'm going to cast Yu'lon, and I'm going to Enveloping Mist myself. She'll also apply another hot to me. And this is how you pump out heals in raid. You summon Yu'lon, you Enveloping Mist as many people as you can while Yu'lon's out. And but the key is you also want to weave in your Rising Sun kicks. What I like to do is I like to cast 4 Enveloping Mists, and then Rising Sun kick, and then 4 Enveloping Mists, Sun kick. I try to do 4 and then 1, 4 and then 1, and that'll just maximize your healing in the Yu'lon cooldown. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to show you guys that. I'm going to summon Yu'lon, and you'll notice I don't have the normal Yu'lon ability here. I have a macro, which I might as well go and show you guys. My macro, I yell Innervate me, and then I use either Yu'lon or Chi-Chi, whichever ones I have talented. And it's because since I'm spamming this super mana expensive ability, Enveloping Mist, the true potential of Yu'lon comes when you're innervated. So in raid, the reason why Yu'lon is in my opinion, which is the stats show, is Yu'lon's better than Chi-Chi, is because you normally have a Balancer or Resto Druid that can innervate you, and you can just go ham and do so much healing. When your Balanced Druid innervates you during Yu'lon, it's almost like your Balanced Druid just pressed Tranquility. That's how I see it, because it's that much healing. Okay, so now I've talked about innervate. You try to coordinate that with, if you're in a pug, just message your Druid and be like, hey, innervate me at this time. Okay, now's the time to show you guys. So I'm going to summon Yu'lon, and then I'm going to Enveloping Mist myself. I get Enveloping Breath as well. See that? I have Enveloping Mist and Enveloping Breath. Now let's test to see if it extends. It does not. Okay, so it only extends your Enveloping Mist, but still, that's still good. Okay, so now I would do 1, 2, say I'm hitting 3 different raid members, and I hit a 4th one, and then a Rising Sun kick. Maybe you could Thunder Focus to your Rising Sun kick, and then you just get right back to Enveloping Mist. In the 25-second window while Yu'lon's out, you try to get as many Enveloping Mists. You try to blanket your whole raid group with that, and you will see the healing numbers spike. You will spike. It's almost like you cast Tranquility. I'm not even kidding. It's that much healing. And when you have Fallen Order out, it gets even more insane, because whenever you weave in your little Rising Sun kicks, you're also extending their Enveloping Mists, and you're also getting that. You're also kicking up another healing from that last row of talents. It's actually insane. And then another bonus that doesn't even need mentioning to running Yulon is you get refreshing Jadewind, which is already just so good with Fallen Order, because you press it once, you get 13 pulses on 7 targets. That's 13 opportunities of crit. And if you're around 7 people, you'll most likely get 13 crits in that refreshing Jadewind. On top of that, you're also healing for a, a ton. It's 1 GCD. Oh, I'm sorry, it's 6. It's 6 allies. It's 1 GCD. You press one button one time, and then you heal 3,380 on 6 targets. That's like 18,000 healing for one button. It's absolutely stupid. So go watch my last guides. I'll touch on how to use Refreshing Jadewind. If you want a spoiler, I don't even know if I should be saying this, but it's top secret. Just press it on cooldown. It's so good. It'll add up to a ton of healing over the fight, and it'll give you a lot of crits for your Fallen Order. It's that good. And then Yulon, I've talked about it. Literally enveloping mist while it's out. You can even use it in keys. Just summon Yulon, and all of a sudden that pack, whatever pack you're fighting, it's easy. It's so easy. You can summon her and ignore her if you want, if you have Fallen Order out. Or you can summon her and just really abuse it with Enveloping Mist. Like, keep all 5 of your party members Enveloping Misted. And if you're in Raid, just pump. You know, say you're doing Soul Render, you're about to pop chains, you're like, I got this one, guys. Just give me an Innervate. And you get Innervated, you pop Yulon, you do, like, in that Innervate, you can get off, like, 6 Enveloping Mists. That's a ton of healing already. But then you pop your Mana Tea. For the next 10 seconds, you get 50% reduced Enveloping Mists. It's just, you can do a lot with Yulon, but the trick is you just cast Enveloping Mist, because it doesn't even say it. Where in your spellbook, it doesn't even tell you what it does, but that's how to use Yulon. That's how to unlock the true potential, and alongside Fallen Order, you can really start to see the really, really busted, huge, massive HPS numbers in Raid. And it's that simple. I had a lot of questions. Hopefully I answered them all. Like I said, my preference is do 4 Enveloping Mist, then Rising Sun Kick, and then 4, like, rotate. I think I touched on everything, but if not, let me know down in the comments. Let me know what you want to see next. I plan to keep making videos. I love your response. Everyone's been so great to me in the comments. Y'all are liking my videos. Hopefully you're sharing them to my guild. What I've been doing is whenever I get into a key with the Mistweaver Monk, I always say, hey, look, I make YouTube videos. I just started. Go check out my guides. If you guys get into a key with the Mistweaver Monk, maybe, you know, they're doing something a little different. Maybe they're using ancient teachings still. Just send them my way. Just send them my YouTube channel. Be like, he makes, you know, if you like my content, be like, he makes good content. But until next time, let me know what you want to see. Like, comment, and definitely subscribe, because there is so much more coming. And I will see you guys in the next video.